Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Maybe Monthly vlog. This is the vlog for September 2024. So we're coming into fall. The weather's getting a little nicer, hopefully. Where I live, it's really nice right now, but in a week or two it could be 100 degrees or we could have snow in like a month. So it's really could go either way about this time of year. So before we kind of get into the main kind of topics for today, I'm hoping to make this a fairly short vlog. But I want to thank everybody for the continued support. It's always been, it's a blast, and I appreciate everything you guys do for me. And yeah, that just want to get that out of the way because without you guys, I'd be talking to a wall. So the first thing I wanted to kind of talk about, and this is briefly touch on this to segue into something else, but I wanted to kind of touch on the video that I did for my 300th playthrough for Marvel Legendary. And if you guys didn't catch that video, basically, I wanted to do like Hot Ones, the show where he interviews celebrities and they eat hot wings and they get hotter as the questions go down and it gets more and more down the line. I wanted to do that, but with Marvel Legendary, because it's a game that, you have master strikes, and yes, the mastermind doesn't affect against you. It's them attacking you in one way or another. But I was like, let's up it a notch and let's just make this where I'm physically being assaulted by something. So I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it because I think the fun part is like doing the hottest one and seeing how you react to that. But I was worried for two reasons. Reason number one is I didn't know that like by the time I'd get to that one, if I worked myself up to it, would it be would it matter? Would my mouth already be hot? Like what would it be? And two, if I never got to the last one because we beat the game before the last Master Strike came out, what do I do then? So I just said, let's just go for the hottest one and make it every single one. It's only 5. It's not a big deal. I also needed to figure out how to balance them if I was going to do them sequentially, 1 to 5. And I don't know that I had enough with what I was working with. Because I have a lot of hot sauces at home. I just wasn't sure that I had enough to like, this would be hot, then a little hotter, then a little hotter. And then you just have this giant jump to the last one that I just didn't know. I didn't know if I could do a good flow of balance. And I have a very high tolerance for spicy. I love spicy food. It's my favorite thing when it comes to eating food. I will put hot sauce on pretty much anything I can. And then the nice thing is that most hot sauce don't have sugar. So I can, as a diabetic, can have it with my food. So I'm a big hot sauce guy. I'm a big spicy food guy. And I've always been a spicy food guy. And I would tell you, and there's a video of me eating a different variant of the Last Dab that's made with the Carolina Reaper. And it's from like 6 or 7 years ago. I don't know, it's forever, not maybe 7's a long time. It's probably from like 6 or, it's pre-COVID for sure. So, but it's in my old apartment that I live by myself. So yes, there's a video of me eating the Last Dab, the Carolina Reaper variant. And it was hot, but I was fine. Like, okay, it cooled off like after a while. This one messed me up. Like, legit, I almost had a doctor's appointment because I thought there was something else wrong with me. But I figured out it was just like, part of my insides were irritated because of how hot this was. And I think the Pepper X, which is what that sauce is made from, is like 2 or 2.5 times hotter than the Carolina Reaper. And a Carolina Reaper, I think is like is it like 1,000,000 something Scoville, and like a jalapeno is like 10,000 or something, or 1,000 to 10,000. So obviously you were dealing with like such a very hot thing that, yeah, and I think if I had like the serving size amount, I'd have been fine, but I overdid it. So I should have probably put a warning, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I had a lot of fun doing it. I did it about a month, or I did it like at the end of July, I think. Or like the end, like sometime between the middle to the end of July I did it. So I did have a lot of fun doing it, but it about killed me. So, not really killed me. There's a gnat there, sorry. But yeah, but the funny part about that, and this is what I really wanted to ask, is that's the first playthrough I've done where you guys see my face. Now, you guys have seen my face in every other capacity, but in terms of doing a playthrough of a game, that's the first time you've seen my face. And that's something that I've wanted to do for a while because I thought maybe if you see my face, it's more engaging and things like that. And I thought, you see a lot of playthroughs online and everybody shows their face for the most part. And so I thought, well, I did it for this one, but most of the time I had to sacrifice the green screen for that other camera. And you guys didn't even, like, that playthrough was just completely just I don't like. It's not about what cards I'm playing. It's about, am I going to survive this onslaught of hot sauce from Carnage? Like, the whole thing was a lot of fun, so I didn't feel like the gameplay itself was as important. But I did buy a third camera. This is what I'm filming on here because this you can't see the camera, but my green screen camera is here, and then that's my recording camera down here. So I do have three cameras with the intent on making one a face cam. So is that something you guys would be interested in? Should I set it up to have the face cam? And now I think I just wasn't comfortable using OBS, and I just had to YouTube a video and I've been fine. So I can still accommodate my setup with a face cam with OBS. So if you guys would be, if you guys think it would make the games more entertaining to watch, or anything like that, or if you're indifferent to it or whatever, just let me know. I'll put a poll out, but it's something I've always wanted to do, and I think if you guys saw my face, it would make things a little more fun or more engaging as we're playing some of the games. Plus, I think when you see my reactions, you hear my reactions and stuff, I think it'd be more fun to see me, like, kind of go off on stuff. So, the one thing I will say as a caveat is that you may see me wearing the same 3 shirts, and that's because I like to record stuff in one sitting. So, like, all my videos for Legendary in a month may be the same shirt. Or you may see me not wear a shirt, wear one shirt one time, and then another shirt in between those 2 times because of how I recorded it. So, as long as there isn't any, he's wearing the same thing for a month, then it's fine. So yeah, so you think the face cam would be a net positive to the viewing experience, let me know. Or if you're indifferent to it, or if you want to leave it the way it is. I just put a little spot in the corner. I think I would get a green screen chair thing or something to put behind me so that I can at least not obstruct the entire screen by a square of my face. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of that. Yeah, so there's that. Kind of the other thing I wanted to talk about was, I playing some games versus some other games. And so that really comes down to the kind of the genesis of that was I mentioned, I think 2 months ago maybe, about kind of like regularly scheduled content and like, kind of cycling through some stuff and things like that. And I was planning on doing Sky Tier Horde, like 2 videos of Sky Tier Horde in August. And I went around, I grabbed the box, I went around to do it, and I just wasn't feeling it. And then we got towards the end of the month, and I needed to do a playthrough for Imperium, and I just wasn't feeling it. And then I was thinking, well, I got to do my Bond playthrough for the beginning of September, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I thought to myself, like, do I do the videos because I said, hey, I'll do these videos and I'll on the schedule, even if I'm not really into it at the moment? Or do I just forego it entirely? Because I thought if I wasn't feeling it, then maybe it would come across in the video and like be less enjoyable as a viewer. It'd be less enjoyable, and I wouldn't be enjoying it necessarily while I'm doing it. It's not that I don't like those games. I love those games, of course, but I just in that moment wasn't feeling it. And I think the thing that really exacerbated that feeling was I had the itch to play a bunch of stuff that I haven't played in a while. So, I played, and actually I played a lot of stuff in August. So, and if you guys actually care, I know sometimes people do this, but if you talk about your stats, like BG stats stuff, I would be down to talk about that stuff. But, like for August, I played Windmill Valley 10 times. 10 times. Like super stoked to play about it. Like, and we did a video in Windmill Valley 10 times. Pirates of Maracaibo, right there. Played that 9 times. And I was like so into it. And so much so, there's 2 videos coming out for that. I played 2 videos against the solo bot. And it's a great game. It's an awesome game. And then that made me want to play Great Western Trail. And I got to figure out a way to do Great Western Trail because I love Great Western Trail. And I love all 3 of them. I think they're all very different in how you approach stuff. And I love all 3 of them. And the table space is humongous for them. So I've got to figure out, but I really want to do Great Western Trail, do all 3 of those on the channel. So I played Great Western Trail 3 times. I played Argentina 2 times. I didn't play New Zealand, but I have it. I did a video for Dune Imperium. I absolutely love Dune Imperium. It's a top 5 game for me. Easy. I did Uprising 6 times, and I did base Dune Imperium with Ix and Immortality 3 times. So I played Dune Imperium 9 times. So like, I was so enamored and enthralled by some other games and excited about those games that I didn't feel that I was like, well, I really want to play these games, but I said I would play these games. So it was just a matter of like, if I'm enthusiastic about this, I think it's a better experience than doing something that I'm not feeling in that moment. So I didn't do those things. What else? So Apiary, because the expansion's coming soon. I should get it, I think next week maybe. As of today, recording that, today's the day that the pre-order is opened up for it, or the ordering up for it. And I'm a champion, so I get them pretty quick, and it's in St. Louis, and I'm in Kansas City, so it's a really quick turnaround. Like, I should probably get it within the week. But I forgot how much I liked that game. So I played Apiary 4 times in a row. So, you know, it is what it is that, right? Like, just really being enthusiastic about certain things versus kind of phoning it in on some other things. I thought that, you know, for me, I'm enjoying doing this right now, sharing this right now. We'll do that. So that's kind of where I am with a lot of that stuff. I played Barcelona 7 times, which I need to get a video out for that as well. But because I was playing so many games that aren't necessarily like that I haven't in a while, because I've been getting that itch, there are going to be some solo Sundays that aren't on Sunday. Now, solo Sunday was a thing that I decided to start doing. It was the first time that I introduced a game to the channel. It'd be on Sunday, and it's the solo mode for that game. To keep the naming convention, we're going to keep it as Solo Sunday, but I may release them on Wednesdays or Thursdays or whatever, and on Sunday, because I just got so many because I got so excited. I even have, like the past couple days, I recorded a playthrough of Sabika, which I feel like is a super duper slept on game. Like, I don't feel like anybody talks about this game, and it's a really great Euro game with a big rondelle in the middle, and the solo modes are great. Circadian's First Light, another really great game from S.J. McDonald and Garphil. This is a great game, and I got it, and I played it a few times, and then I'm like, put it away, and then I was like, I really want to play that game, and I played it like how many times did I play it? I played it in September, I think, mostly. I played it... Oops. I played Circadian's First Light 4 times. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, I'm really excited. What else did I play? I don't know. But I played it a bunch, and I'm super into it. And as you can see right here, I'm relearning Dwellings of Eldervale, because I want to do a video for this on the channel, because I have this thing completely upgraded. I mean, the only thing I don't own is the playmat, but I've got the wooden tiles. I've got the extra monsters. I've got the sound bases. I just have them in the box still. I mean, I've got the upgrades for this game. The wooden components. You know, wooden components back here. So, anyway, I'm just super into wanting to do other stuff, that I am so excited about those things that I wanted to share those with you guys. So that's kind of what the forecast for this month's going to look like. We're going to see a lot of some usual playthroughs of Champions Legendary, but there's going to probably be a bigger influx of games that I haven't shared on the channel yet, because I'm just so excited about them. And then, like, a lot of Kickstarters are coming. So Inventors of South Tigris, I've got my shipping notification for that. I'm excited to play that game and share a solo playthrough of that game with you guys. Andromeda's Edge, the spiritual successor for this, is starting to ship this week in the United States, and I all in that sucker, and I'm so excited that I'm going to do an unboxing of that, but I want to get a playthrough of that filmed for you guys. The Apiary expansion, so we'll do Apiary probably in the next couple days, so I can do the expansion next week, but very excited about that. I think Unconscious Mind's going to come, and if that comes, I also got like the rest of the stuff for Endless Winter, and I'd love to do Endless Winter as well. So there's just so many things that I should be getting in the next couple months that I just really want to share with you guys. And in fact, like, I got, and you can't see it because my head's in the way, but like, there's Defenders of the Wild. I recorded a playthrough of that, but I ended up deleting it. I'm going to redo that one, but Defenders of the Wild came. You know, there's just so many things. Like, I've got so much stuff that... And, like, well, down there is An Age Contrived. I want to do a solo playthrough of that on camera, and I haven't had a chance to. So there's just so many games, and there's not enough time. And, you know, I'm trying to strike while the iron's hot, while I'm enthusiastic about it, because I think it's going to translate to a better experience as a viewer. So, anyway, that's really it. That's all I've got for you guys for the month of September. I'll check in with you guys next month, but Let me know if you guys want to see the face cam. Let me know what you guys have played this month. So, aside from the usual legendary or champions or both, what else have you guys played? What are you guys really excited about right now? And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, one more thing. I also started, and I forgot to do this, and I should start uploading them soon. I have started back on the keywords recording them, so those will start coming out as well throughout this month. All right, bye-bye.